I'm Amy Austin, and I'm running for the position of Clerk of Court in Union, South Carolina. I am married to Kendall Austin. We have 3 children, Chandler, Taylor, and Parker, and another special little girl who came into our lives last year, and that's 1-year-old Ava. I am excited about this opportunity. I've been to several places all over Union County, Buffalo, Carlisle, Jonesville, Lockhart, and I've even been to Walmart. And when I see people, they say, Amy, we are so glad that you're running for this position. We want someone that we know will work hard for us and that will treat people fairly and someone that we can trust. So I'm looking forward to being your next Clerk of Court.
Amy, Union County people want to know, why are you running for the Clerk of Court of Union County?
Well, I really considered running in 2012, but we just found out that we were going to be having another little baby, Parker, and so the timing just wasn't right. And then when the position came available this past year, Governor Haley appointed someone.
Amy, Union County people want to know, what are your qualifications to become the next Clerk of Court of Union County?
Well, after I received my 2-year degree here at USC Union, I went on to Limestone College, graduated cum laude, and with a 4-year degree there, all while raising a new baby, and then another one on the way. And then I started working for the Department of Social Services in York County and then in Union County. So I'm familiar with working with judges, speaking with attorneys, and filing court paperwork, scheduling cases, and things like that, and all of that stuff that we know has to be done in a timely manner and how important that is. I'm also familiar with the Register of Deeds office, as I have taken classes in real estate and also helping with my husband. But also, while at social services, working with the adult protective services part, sometimes had to get things from there to prepare for cases with exploitation of a vulnerable adult and things like that. So I'm familiar with that. I've also been able to work with some people in writing grants where we have been given over $300,000 towards the baseball field and now the all-inclusive playground that's coming very soon. So I feel like that I'm very qualified for this position, and the things that I've learned through my past work experiences and my volunteer experiences.
Amy, where do you see Union County in the next 10 years?
I see Union County growing. I think we're all looking forward to that. Union County is a great place, and we've been through some things, but I think we're headed in the right direction. With that being said, when we do grow, that means that our Clerk of Court's office is going to be busier. We're going to have more deeds filed, mortgages, plats, those kinds of things. And then also there's going to be the not so good stuff, the more crime possibly. And so there'll be more cases to be heard that way. I also want to make sure that when these people and these businesses come to Union, that when they come into the clerk's office, it is a friendly environment, one that they want to be in and feel comfortable and knowing that they're getting the professional service as well as friendly service. The new court management system was put in place just recently. This is a system that follows a case from the very beginning all the way through the end. It keeps up with the fees and fines associated with the case. And so whether an inmate is filing for an appeal and a new case is granted, or if someone files a lawsuit maybe against another person or a business or the county, it will be followed all the way through. Since 2014, Union County leads in getting cases heard and dispensed of. So this means the money is getting to the children. The new computer system that was put in place for the general sessions and common pleas is also going to be put in place in the child support and family court system as well. So this is going to be a huge help. This is a problem, I say, it's been statewide because South Carolina is being fined $10 million a year for not being in compliance with this system through child support and family court. So in 2018, that's supposed to be underway. So like I said, I only see things getting better. I see union moving forward in a positive way, and it's gonna be great.
Amy, how will you uphold the integrity of the Union County Clerk of Court's office?
Well, the first thing that I'll do is have a complete audit of all of the accounts in the office. I have no reason at all to believe there's anything going on now, but I do want to start on a clean slate. So I'll also have someone to do bank reconciliations on a monthly basis, and this will be paid for out of the Title IV money, not the county's budget, and it'll be someone, with a banking background that we can pay on the county employee salary, and not a CPA that's $20, $30, $40 an hour. But that's the one thing that I want to do. I will also review the monthly reports. The last clerk of court had a copy of those monthly reports sent to the county auditor's office, and I will continue that as well. Also, having an independent CPA with doing the annual audits will continue as well. And I feel like with my leadership and the knowledge that I've learned from the office and reviews that I've been looking over since I decided to run for office, the measures of accountability and my leadership will help ensure that there are no misuse of the taxpayers' funds through the Clerk of Court's office.
Amy, what are some of the contributions that you have done for Union County?
Well, everyone that knows me knows how passionate I am about helping other people. I work well with others, collaborating to reach common goals, and I'm very optimistic as well. I've been volunteering in the community since the early 90s through the Civitan Club, also with my local churches, the Foster's Chapel United Methodist Women, delivering meals to shut-ins, as well as getting school supplies together for the children at Mount Etna Baptist Church. I was honored to receive the Service Group of the Year award through the Chamber of Commerce when I worked for social services. Through my recruiting efforts and child abuse awareness events and the Foster Family Art Day, we were able to recruit 25 foster families in record time. So that was bringing the number from one foster family in Union County to 25. And along with that, I also helped with another group of volunteers to form the Foster Parent Association. With that, that made South Carolina the first state where every county had a Foster Parent Association. So we were recognized statewide for that as well. I also took on the challenge of forming a steering committee to then form the board for the Union County Miracle League. With this, we were able to raise money and build a baseball field so that everybody has an opportunity to play baseball. With that, we were awarded the Shining Star Award from the Chamber of Commerce just recently, and we're very proud of that. So bringing Union County together in this effort was probably one of my most rewarding experiences. A lot of people want to know, Amy, how are you going to have time to run this job with everything that you've got going on? So I want to take just a minute to explain that. I have a very supportive family. Everyone knows my husband has been in business for himself since 1992, and we just recently expanded that business into the Newberry area. And in December, we hired someone to run that office full-time. So I don't have that responsibility. The Miracle League will continue. Our ball players will not suffer at all. The volunteers that love the Miracle League so much will not suffer at all. It will continue. I know that to be a fact because just recently when our 4-year-old was in the hospital for an emergency surgery, we ended up being up there for 10 days, and it was right at the beginning of fall season. And I've always done a lot of that groundwork because our board members, mostly all of them, work full-time jobs, and my husband's allowed me to kind of take on that responsibility. So when the fall season was ready to start and I was up in Greenville Children's Hospital with my little boy, the board members came to me and they said, what can we do to help? Tell us what we need to do. And I told them exactly what I was in the middle of, getting the packets together, getting in touch with people. And the fall season started off beautifully. They've had a very successful fall season. And so just like any other board with volunteers, the Miracle League will continue. As far as having time with 4 children, we're just like any other family who work. Both parents work. You have children, multiple children. They're involved in activities. And with my husband owning his own business and being able to make his own schedule, he's actually looking forward to being able to do a lot of things with the kids that he hasn't been able to do because of his work schedule. So I'm looking forward to being able to help contribute to my household and work again. I knew when I left social services when our 4-year-old was born that I would get back into the workforce, and I'm really looking forward to it. So as far as how I'm going to have time, I'm going to do it just like everybody else does with the support of my family. I'm not running for the Clerk of Court's office position to be the most popular. I believe that Union County is going to grow. Everybody around us is growing, and I see the future of Union County looking bright. But I want to help in that effort. I want to be there to help the people that come into the clerk's office. I want to continue to support my community any way I can and give back that way. So I'm asking for your prayers as I continue this campaign and running for this position, and I also ask for your vote. And I promise you that I will bring to the office of Clerk of Court honesty and integrity, and I will do everything that I promise to do once I'm elected. And I'm looking forward to being your next Clerk of Court. I am Amy Alston, and I approve this message.